former Twitch streamer, now OF girl, Amouranth, who a lot of people know, millions of followers, one of the top female streamers of all time, has been allegedly robbed at gunpoint, to which she even 2A'd somebody, practiced her Second Amendment right on one of the perpetrators. A lot of people don't think this is true, but I think it's real. There's a lot of evidence that suggests this absolutely happened. So I'm going to dive into this video now. First of all, obviously, some people didn't like it that I said I was praying that she was okay because she is an OF girl. Well, obviously, I don't condone OF stuff, internet prostitution, any prostitution, but I do pray that she's okay and that she can find Jesus and that this bad situation can be turned for the good. Maybe this can be a come to Jesus moment for her, for example. I'm not going to scroll all the way down because she posts her OF pictures and stuff and I don't want to share that. But she made this tweet last night saying, "This is not a prank, help." I saw that. I was not going to lie. I was a bit concerned. I know a lot of people assumed it wasn't real, but anyway, she goes, "I'm being robbed at gunpoint." So she tweets that and then she says, "I believe I shot one of them. They wanted crypto," is what they were yelling. "They pulled me out of bed. This was a home invasion. SWAT is here now. I'm safe." Okay? So there's the cops, all of that. Let's go ahead and continue because there is even video and more evidence, right? So she shared this video as well of the cop cars there. She said, "I'm covered in blood, but only some of it is mine. I'll update y'all later, but I'm safe now. Was at gunpoint. They gave me my phone and said, log in with a gun to my head. And I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence." It's like kind of broken up here and how she's writing this. I'm assuming adrenaline. Here is, I mean, people that think this is a publicity stunt, that's a lot of effort to go. I think it's real. I really do think it's real. This would definitely be a very sadistic publicity stunt. And honestly, too big of a risk for those who would be involved in it and helping her do this, because there's a video showing the actual perpetrators. All right. So here is the video. She says, 3 gunmen. He screams, I got shot after. I'm not supposed to post the scene itself, nor the casing, which are now evidence. They beat me before this video and pistol whipped me. The pummeling felt like it would never end, and I protected my head by putting my arms up like I learned how to do in boxing. Blood was streaming down my head, and my hands were beat brown. They brought duct tape and mask and were armed with handguns. Okay, so hold on. Let's watch this video together. This appears to be after they pulled her out of bed and beat her. This looks like she's running to another part of the house. I'm assuming she lives in a mansion or something, or a very big house. She's rich. So it definitely appears that here, I'll play it and then I'll share my assessment.
Here, it's in here.
I'm still coming. Come on. Go. Hurry up.
Okay, so that's a lot of people watching this were like, I thought she said she was beaten in bed first, and this looks like she's running from them and blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm just going to share my assessment what I think happened. She said in the caption that this was after they already dragged her out of bed and beat her. So it appears, judging by what she said, she's straight up saying, it's in here. So it sounds to me like, she said they were after her crypto. cryptos have a lot of like authentication devices and stuff. She could have said, hey, I can't log into my crypto without the authentication device. Or maybe they thought she had money or something. Something. She led them to believe she had something is what I'm under the impression of. And that's why she said, it's in here, it's in here. And they followed her to get whatever it was. That's what it sounds like to me. So here you have her running and looking back at them like, hey, it's over here. Like, it looks like she's clearly guiding them here, right? So they wait. It's in here. It's in here. She obviously ran to a room where she had her weapon, right? Honestly, I think she needs to get guard dogs. These dogs aren't doing their job. She needs actual guard dogs. That would be maybe something she will do in the future. So some people still think that that is possibly staged. I don't think so. I think this is absolutely real. She says she might have to remove the video later. The high resolution version is already with the cops. A trail of his blood all the way along the driveway. Forensics are testing it. So they kept shooting her bedroom door and they finally kicked it in. And so, yeah. And she said this, someone said this is the best gun commercial I've ever witnessed in my entire life. She said, is this the staccato? Oh. Wow. Hey, I definitely support anyone's right to the Second Amendment and protecting themselves and their household. So good for her for being armed in this case. I did share and I said she seemingly just 2A'd an intruder. Stay armed and stay safe. Praying for her. A lot of people don't think this is real. A lot of people were in my reply saying, why would you share this? She's a prostitute. And it's like, I know she's a prostitute, but here's the thing, is like, I knew of her and have been mutuals with her before she did all that. So, and even if I didn't know her and this was just some random prostitute I never even knew, I would still want to pray for their safety and pray that they find Jesus and pray that they're okay with something like this. I think people forget that we all are not good people. We are saved by grace, by Jesus Christ. We're not good people. And then, Jesus cleans us up. But it's not in our nature to be able to earn any type of salvation. We can't. It's impossible. So we all have done things that are bad. We all have had terrible thoughts and things like that. So, yeah, I see someone like this, and obviously I don't condone what she's doing. But, yeah, of course I'm going to pray she's okay. And, of course, I'm going to pray she finds Jesus. So that's why I said here, I'm still going to pray for prostitutes. In fact, I'm especially going to pray for them. Who do you expect me to show sympathy for? People who already have their act together? Like, come on now. Now, gosh, this is just a lot. I guess we'll find out more later, like if there's any sort of police reports, anything like that. I absolutely think this is real. This was extremely elaborate if it were not. Now, I know that the timing of this and why people would suspect the timing of this, because it does come to us right after she just had a huge cancel crowd after her because she spoke out against some of the crazy alphabet community stuff going on. And she didn't even, and she only, this is the thing that's crazy about the woke side of things and how just vicious they are, is that they're malicious and that they can't handle anybody who isn't just 100% lockstep in every little talking point, every little thing. Because she even, with me, whatever, they cancel me, I 100% across the board say that all the LGBT stuff is wrong. It is an abomination to God. The Bible tells us this. The Bible tells us it's wrong. So I'm completely against it in every way. There is no proper way to do these things, right? And yeah, some of the things are more egregious than others, like the transgender stuff, but that the transgender stuff is a result of the other stuff. Like, that's the thing. This stuff snowballs. This is why I'm also against pornography, right? Against, and what she does with this stuff, because that kind of stuff also spirals into more perversion. It is perversion and it's wrong. But yeah, I pray that she can find Jesus and that Jesus will get her out of that. Same with anybody doing like LGBT stuff. I pray that they find Jesus and Jesus will clean them up and get them out of that perversion, right? So she didn't even fully stand against the whole alphabet community. She just said, oh, the freaks, like the particularly egregious ones who are doing this, that, or the other. She had a pretty safe take with that. And they still blew up on her. But I mean, I figured all along, that's the thing when it comes to these internet prostitutes, I've always counted her as one of the smarter ones because, and I've said this like on different podcasts and stuff, I think she's a lot more intelligent than people give her credit for. And I do think that she is a lot more based in some ways, obviously not always because of what she does for a living. But I do think that she is a lot more based in than most of these, e-prostitutes, right? And one reason why is like she would have unfollowed me a long time ago, seeing my tweets against all of this craziness in the world. Obviously, I'm not saying she agrees with me on everything. She doesn't, because look what she does. I never could bring myself to unfollow her because I just have a soft place in my heart for her, and I just want her to find Jesus, and I think she absolutely can, and I've not been able to get to a point to unfollow her. That's just where I'm at. Anyway, so there you have it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, I do believe it. I think it's real. I don't think it's staged. I just don't. And if for some reason it comes out that it was fake and it was staged, hey, then I guess I'll find out that way and I'll eat my words. But I believe her and I hope she's okay. Because even though physically she is, but like emotionally, would be a very traumatic thing to go through. So I definitely encourage everyone to keep praying for her. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me today. As always, if you want to watch me read the Bible to you, you can check out my Bible channel at Bible Time with Melanie Mack, where I am almost done. I am cruising along, almost done with the whole Bible on that channel, and I will continue more Christian-based content there. Thank you all so much again for hanging out with me. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.